You know that breakfast that seems healthy, like oatmeal, orange juice, or just coffee? Yeah, a lot of people start their day like this, thinking they're doing the right thing. But the truth is, this habit might be messing with your focus, your energy, even your mood. And the worst part? It could be doing the same to your kids without you realizing it. In this video, I'm going to show you the one morning mistake a lot of people make, why it messes with your brain more than you think, and how a simple change can completely shift the way you feel throughout your day. No gimmicks, no expensive supplements, just real biology, working in your favor. Let's be honest, most of us grew up thinking a bowl of cereal, some toast, or a glass of orange juice was a perfect start to the day. And it's not your fault. For decades, advertising told us these were healthy choices. Companies sold us a lifestyle, not science. But here's what really happens. These breakfasts are loaded with fast carbs and barely any protein or healthy fat. So your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. When that crash hits, so does the fog, the irritability, the cravings. And without realizing it, your body goes into survival mode. You feel tired, distracted, and reactive, not focused or grounded. Now let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes. That crash, it's not just in your mood. It hits your hormones, your metabolism, and even your memory. Here's what's going on. Glucose floods your system, then vanishes. Cortisol spikes, then bottoms out. Dopamine shoots up, then drops, leaving you mentally flat. Insulin rises sharply, increasing inflammation and fat storage. And it's quiet, subtle, but it builds up day after day. What you eat in that first hour doesn't just fuel your body, it literally rewires your brain chemistry for the next 12 to 18 hours. So far, so good? If you've made it this far, great, because from here on out, it only gets better. Stick with me, because we're going deeper. This next part might be the most important, especially if you care about your health, your family, and what you pass on to the next generation. Now think about the next generation. A child's body is still learning, their brain is still wiring, their hormones are still regulating. And what we give them in the morning, that becomes their normal. Most parents aren't trying to do harm, they're repeating what they learned. Juice boxes, sugary cereals, flavored milk, they're convenient, they're colorful, and they're everywhere. But those quick fixes come with long-term costs. Mood swings, attention issues, emotional volatility, they all start with chemistry. Feeding your child right is one of the most powerful ways to protect their future. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. So let's shift the focus. Your brain doesn't need more sugar. It needs raw materials to build clarity, calm, and drive. To make neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and acetylcholine, your body needs complete proteins, choline, you'll find it in eggs, healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts, natural fiber from greens, seeds, berries. This is how you start your brain clean, balanced, ready. It's not rocket science, just better fuel. This isn't about perfection, it's about better choices. If you're exercising in the morning, scrambled eggs with spinach, sourdough toast with avocado, green tea. If you're jumping straight into work, unsweetened yogurt with hemp seeds and walnuts, a few strawberries or a kiwi, lemon water. For kids, a veggie omelet, half a banana with cinnamon, Milk with natural cocoa, no added sugar. Avoid these, especially first thing in the morning. Packaged juices, they're sugar water in disguise. White bread with jam or margarine. Sugary cereals, even the ones labeled whole grain. Flavored yogurts with dyes and sweeteners. These choices trigger a storm in your bloodstream. They overstimulate, then crash, and they make your brain sluggish before 9 a.m. Now let's talk addiction, because that's what it is. When you feed your brain high sugar in the morning, you create a loop. Reward response from dopamine. Quick crash, craving for more sugar or caffeine. Another spike, another fall over time. Your brain starts to depend on these highs just to feel normal. Better late than never to break that cycle. Not everyone needs the same thing. A growing child has different needs than a pregnant woman. A 25-year-old man training for a race won't eat the same as a 60-year-old woman managing stress and hormones. Women, for example, are more sensitive to blood sugar swings due to monthly hormone cycles. Men tend to burn through glucose differently because of muscle mass. One-size-fits-all advice? That's outdated. It is up to you to know your body and start each day aligned with what it really needs. None of this happened by accident. In the 20th century, as food became mass-produced, breakfast became a business. Cereals were marketed as healthy. Juices were promoted as fresh. Industrial convenience replaced ancestral wisdom, and generations were raised on products that were never meant to nourish, only to sell. But we're waking up now, and it starts with awareness. You don't have to change the world, but you can change the way you start your day. And if you can, teach it forward, because what you eat is what you pass on. Subscribe to your health journey.